It was a very cold morning and felt as though it could snow. Feels like it could snow, Doug.
The sun's out, Dig. Can't snow if the sun's shining. Come on, we'll do some exercises to warm up.
Right, said Dig.
Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Come on, Dig. Up, 2, 3, 4. Ooh.
When they'd finished and were about to go in, they noticed something strange by the tunnel entrance.
Moles,
Said Doug.
that's what that is.
Moles? Said Dig. Moles? Moles are little creatures that feed on worms,
Perhaps it's a giant mole that feeds on workmen.
said Doug, and laughed. Run, they said, and made for the caravan as fast as their legs would carry them. Do giant moles like caravans? Asked Dig.
Dunno, said Doug. It might think it's a new kind of burger.
It might, said Dig. And we're the filling. What are we going to do?
Hello, you two. It's only me. I've been up all night digging the tunnel.
When they realised that it was only Mr. McAdam and that he wasn't a giant mole, they unlocked the door,
Sorry about that,
said Doug.
Dig here thought you were a giant mole that had come to eat him.
Mr. McAdam didn't really know what Doug was talking about, though he told them what to do today.
I want you to get rid of that pile of earth, he said. Right, said Doug. We'll start on it now. Good,
Said Mr. McAdam, and left them to it.
right,
Said Doug.
let's get started.
Right, said Dig.
Now then, what if we...
Supposing we...
How about if we...
I'll tell you what... The problem was where to put it. Hi, Dig. Hi, Uncle Doug, said Daisy.
Hello, Daisy.
Hello, Daisy, they both said. Cold today, isn't it?
It is, Daisy.
Said Doug. Especially if you're in your pyjamas. And as Daisy went on her way, Dig and Doug went into change. Got it! We dig a hole and bury it,
Oh, very clever,
said Doug.
And how, may I ask, are we going to dig a hole that size?
Dig laughed and pointed at the digger that Doug was leaning on.
Well done, Dig. Just checking to see if you were awake.
It was perfect for the job. Doug pointed out the nice big bucket for digging the earth out with, and the very strong shovel for moving the earth back in again,
All we have to do now
said Doug, giving one end of the tape measure to Dig.
is see how big the mound of earth is.
What do we want to do that for? Asked Dig.
So we know how big the hole has to be,
Said Doug.
Come on, let's get started.
But as Doug set off with one end of the measure, Dig just followed him.
Dig,
Said Doug. What? Said Dig.
what are you doing?
Measuring.
You have to stay in one place, silly, while I do the walking about.
Silly old me, said Dig.
Silly old you, said Doug. You carry on while I get the digger going.
Right, said Dig. So they did. Now, let's see. 3 by... No, that's not right. Start again. 2 by... Silly me. Try again. 1 by... Doug couldn't wait to get started on the digger.
Ready, Dig?
He shouted.
I can't wait to get started.
I'm a bit tied up at the moment. Doug decided he couldn't wait any longer, so he began digging. Before long, the hole was ready for the mound of earth to go into. Turn it round so you can use the end with the shovel on. Stop! Shouted Dig. And Doug managed to stop the digger just in time. Poor old Dig. What with giant moles and tape measures, he wasn't having a very good day. I'm not having a very good day, Doug. But at least the mound of earth was in the hole. Doug, what's that?
Another mound of earth. Now, where did that come from?
It was a real puzzle.
There's only one thing to do,
said Doug. But before Dig could ask what it was,
we'll have to dig another hole,
he called. Right, said Dig. Right on, Doug. Forward a bit. That's it. Yeah, lovely. And before long, the hole was filled and the mound was gone. But however many holes they seemed to dig, they always ended up with another mound of earth. Hello, Uncle Doug. Have you nearly finished?
One more mound of earth, and then we're done, Daisy.
Well, why don't you push it under the caravan, she said. No one will notice. Right, said Dig. Good idea.
We should have thought of that before,
said Doug. And very soon, the job was done. And Dig and Doug and Daisy stood back to see how it looked. Perfect, said Dig.
Perfect,
said Doug. No one would ever know it was there, said Daisy, and she went off home. The sun's gone in, said Dig.
It has,
said Doug. Feels like snow.
It does,
said Doug. And sure enough, by the next morning... Uncle Doug! Uncle Doug! said an excited voice. It was Daisy with her toboggan. Dig and Doug took one look and couldn't wait to get outside.
We've got a couple of tin trays, Daisy.
Stand by! shouted Dig. Well, come on then, Daisy shouted back. And the next thing they knew, Mr. McAdam was joining in.
Oh, this is fun, he said. But where did this mountain come from?
them